As a young schoolboy, I took a couple, but I remember missing one in England. As you progress, you play for your district and your county, and I remember missing one from my district, aged sort of 13, 14, and it left an indelible scar. So I never took another one.
So were you in that 8 to 10 range, or that 6 to 9 range on the number?
Oh, if it went the way?
Yeah.
Oh, as close to 11 as possible. The goalkeeper might have got in front of me. Unfortunately, he never went that far.
Big game?
Yep.
All right, whenever y'all are ready.
You kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel in terms of having so many games in such rapid succession, knowing that tomorrow's game is going to be finally the chance to get a little bit of rest afterwards?
Yeah, I think everyone will be pleased. I think I've probably said it before. When you're in a decent run, which we are, you tend to look forward to the games more. The body recovers a little bit easier, and you certainly got a little bit more appetite, and you look forward to it. When you're not in a very good run, and maybe on the receiving end of a couple of poor results, the next game can be a bit problematic. So we're in a very good place. I feel a lot of confidence in the group. I think being able to rotate the group as well as we have been able to this year has kept a very strong and united roster. Players have got great camaraderie. I think everyone's just looking forward to it. They know that there's a wonderful chance of maybe getting an MLS club in the next round, and that is the beauty of the Cup.
How do you kind of turn it on after you go into and you have a bunch of just regular season games, and all of a sudden now it's win or go home?
Yeah, it's a slightly different mindset, but I think the guys understand and appreciate that. Some of the things that I might do from the line, whereas we're away in Indy as an example at the weekend, and after 75 minutes of tough physical activity and maybe having missed one or two opportunities, I felt it was important that we came away from there with something rather than nothing. Whereas tomorrow, it is either something or nothing. You're either in or you're out. So somebody's got to step forward into the next round. What we're grateful for is that we're at home. We haven't got to travel with this tough schedule, and of course we'll have a much better insight into the field and the surroundings than they will. So that has to be a bonus.
You also mentioned that you have the opportunity of playing an MLS club. Do you make sure the guys don't look ahead, they take it game by game, or do you want them to kind of have eyes on the prize? Well,
it should be an inspiration. It should be something that excites them, offers a massive opportunity, not just for them to really test themselves against the top level side, but to also show what they're about, and that's really what this season's about for all of these guys. And there would be no better opportunity than to play an MLS team and pit your wits against your opposing number. So they know that. I don't have to present any sort of picture for them. They're fully aware that they're at home. They're against a side that we certainly need to show our true colours against, having been beaten at their place, with the opportunity of playing a really good side in the next round.
Do you have a revenge factor for Charleston, knowing that they beat you last time you guys played?
Revenge is always a very strong word. I do certainly feel as though we weren't able to show through their play and maybe through some of ours what we are about, and I think there have been a lot of lessons learned probably for both teams since then, but it's certainly a game that I'd like to correct, if that's the right way of putting it.
Have you brought up the 3-1 result against Charleston to the guys last couple of days?
No, I don't. Again, they don't need reminding that it's been one of 3 defeats, and the most difficult defeat. I would imagine that just about everyone in the team is keen to set that record straight. I believe that if you talk too negatively about any situation or group, then you tend to find that negativity comes out. The way we've prepared is very positive. We're playing well. We're in a good mental and physical place. The players are bright, sharp, and lively. Looking forward to it because of the rotation in the group. And the side that goes out there will be more than capable of getting us in the next round.
You've mentioned the rotation of the group a couple times. It seemed like on Saturday you had a pretty rotated group. Was some of that with an eye toward going with the best team you could for a cup game where the stakes are a little bit different?
I want to win every game, and I do think I've got a group that should be able to do that. We're obviously not going to, but there's no reason to be thinking that any 11 that goes out on the field is not capable of beating an opponent in USL. We have a very good squad. The way that the side set up at the weekend meant that there were certain individuals that probably weren't going to get in that group anyway, because we played with 3 centre backs and wing backs. You know, the wide players were pretty much on the outside looking in on that one, and they probably needed a rest as well. You know, I'll keep my cards close to my chest about tomorrow night, but you know, I've always felt that the back 3 that Charleston play is a difficult one to play against. It does present something very unique in a game with wing backs. We suffered at their place because of it. If I remember rightly, their left wing back scored the opener. So we'll certainly be better prepared for that, and you know, hopefully we can take advantage of whatever comes our way.
Do you have a different ability to prepare for a team when you've played them versus just reviewing them on film?
I think so, yeah. The big difference will be that they're not on their home soil. They do play their home field very well. They've got a great record there, not just this year or last, but you know, going back a good while. It's a tough place to go. I think most teams have to try and adapt when they go away. It's not easy. There's a lot of things that impact the group when you travel. But yeah, certainly I think running into that group individually, my players will appreciate what their group are about a little bit more. They've been reminded of some players that they probably competed against last year. They've been able to see how tough they are. This is not an easy game. No two ways about it. I mean, I don't expect there to be a lot in it, but what I do expect is that whatever there is in it comes our way.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Gary.
Thank you.